What's up, guys? It's Nick from A Few Minutes Chuck, and today I just kind of wanted to do a brief historical analysis, a review, kind of talk about ownership of the M1 Carbine. And before we start, right off the bat, we'll do our safety check here. The safety is on. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that too well, but you cannot probably see too well. Well, no matter. There is no round in that chamber. You can take my word for that. And our clips empty, so I'm not going to be shooting myself on accident or anything today. But the M1 Carbine, and before I even get started, I can foresee somebody trying to tell me it's pronounced carbine, and my friends try and say, yeah, it's carbine all the time, and that is incorrect. At least in the States, the American pronunciation of it is carbine. The pronunciation carbine is the British pronunciation of that. It originated there. So for the purposes of this video, I am going to call it carbine. That is correct for this weapon. So so that there's nobody trying to call me out on that. But I was lucky enough to get this as a Christmas gift this year, this last year. My papa got it for me. Pretty safe to say it's probably the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten. And if what he was told is correct, this actually served in World War II in Korea. So that's pretty awesome to think that, this was with a soldier overseas fighting for our freedom at one point. So it is a great piece of history as well. So the M1 Carbine originated in, it was designed in World War II. Your scouts, your artillerymen, officers, mortar and tank crews, those guys who didn't necessarily always see, face-to-face small arms fire every day, they needed a weapon, and, because in war, at any point, you find yourself in that situation. So they needed a weapon that they could use, was easy to use to defend themselves with. So the M1 rifle that you typically see in the World War II movies, kind of the bulk of the infantry, was just too bulky for them. It limited their maneuverability and limited their first duties. So as a result, this was designed to be used. It performed better than the other models that were tried to use, were the M1 Thompson, which you had to be right on top of somebody to be accurate and effective with that. So that was kind of impractical. And then there was the Colt 1911, but in a war that kind of revolutionized. It focused on machine gun cover and small arms rifle fire. Just bringing a pistol to a heavy machine gun fight isn't your best option. So this was produced. It's very lightweight, very easy to use. Obviously so. It was used until the Vietnam War era, and it had to be stopped being used because the Vietnamese guerrillas were in the wintertime. They wore the big, heavy winter coats, and so poofy, got all that padding in it that this is only 30 caliber that soldiers were reporting even after multiple hits. They were not taking down their Vietnamese opponents. So that's why it got stopped, or it was stopped being used. It is a beautiful rifle, even so. I'm lucky enough to own one, but as stated, it is 30 caliber. It is very lightweight, very easy to use. You can line these sights up very easily. It's still accurate to this day, so it is a great piece of history here. A couple things, of course, with any older rifle. This has been around since the 1940s. You gotta keep up on your oiling and greasing of the slides. Otherwise, this has the potential to jam up on you 2 or 3 times a clip. So you gotta keep up on that. It can be a wild ride at times. I kid you not, I was in the firing range, and so say there was a clip in here, right? And I fired, and it just, boom, ejected the entire clip out of that shot. So she's still got some kick to her. The only other thing I have to say is the ejections can be quite wild as too. It is not uncommon to get hit in the forehead with one of these ejections, but that's rare enough. These things don't detract from the rifle. If you just take care of it properly, you should have no problem. It is just a beautiful, beautiful piece of history here, and it's just great to have. And I would imagine that even it'd be nice. It's good enough, for kind of a self-defense thing. Say, I know it wasn't dropping, Vietnamese guerrillas with, all that padding, but it could stop somebody, who's trying to break into your house. At point blank range, I'd say 1 or 2 shots, you'll be fine. So this is just a a great piece of history, as I've said several times here. But obviously, I recommend if you have any chance to get this, if you're considering any World War II rifle, this is just got to be in that consideration. It is just such a fine piece of craftsmanship. It fires so beautifully, so easy to use. You definitely can't go wrong. So thank you very much for watching. Let us know if you like these videos. Let us know if you want more, what we should do, kind of go from there. We appreciate your viewership very much.